Trucking is an important part of the transportation business both in the United States and Canada. How does transportation in the United States compare to its northernmost neighbor, Canada? We welcome you back to the Advanced Career Institute. Today, we'll look at the distinctions between U.S. trucking and Canadian trucking. Both nations have rules regulating the trucking business, but they differ. For example, the hours of service laws and weight limits may differ between the two countries. Trucking in the United States and Canada share certain similarities, but there are also significant variances related to legislation, infrastructure, location, and market dynamics. 1. Regulations. Both the United States and Canada have regulations governing the trucking business, however there are variances in areas like as hours of service, HOS, rules, weight limits, and equipment specifications. For example, Canada has recently enacted ELD standards to track driver hours that are similar to those in the United States, but exact restrictions may differ. 2. Infrastructure. Trucking infrastructure in the United States and Canada varies in terms of road conditions, highway networks, and border crossings. While both countries have substantial highway and road networks, infrastructure quality and upkeep may differ, particularly in Canada's more remote or northern locations. 3. Geography. Canada's enormous size and diversified geography creates significant trucking issues when compared to the United States. Canadian truckers may face lengthier distances between destinations, worse weather conditions, and varied terrain, such as hilly regions or vast wilderness areas. 4. Cross-border trade. Both countries engage in considerable cross-border trade, primarily under NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement, now known as USMCA, United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement. Trucking plays an important role in facilitating this trade, but the two countries have different customs procedures, border crossings, and regulatory compliance requirements. 5. Market dynamics. Fuel prices, labor costs, product demand, and competitiveness all have an impact on the trucking industries in both countries. While market trends may be similar, specifics can vary due to variances in economic conditions, industry structure, and government legislation. 6. Driver compensation and labor issues. Labor difficulties, such as driver shortages and remuneration, are major concerns in both countries. However, the nature of these difficulties may differ depending on labor laws, unionization rates, and cultural attitudes regarding trucking as a profession. 7. Environmental regulations. Both countries have implemented stronger environmental laws, including truck emissions standards. While international agreements and industry standards may have resulted in some harmonization of these regulations, variations in implementation and enforcement may persist. Overall, while there are certain similarities between U.S. and Canadian trucking, there are also significant variances caused by each country's own regulatory environment, infrastructure, location, and market dynamics. Are you ready to start a new journey? Consider a career in trucking and explore a world of options on the open road. For additional information on Advanced Career Institute, call +1 702 476 5067 or visit advanced.edu/locations/Las Vegas-campus. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more truck-related content. Until next time, drive safe.